What's going on, Aries? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your collective message. You guys can look forward to your messages being dropped on Mondays moving forward. So if you have not yet subscribed, make sure that you do so, please and thank you. Keep in mind that these are collective messages, so they may or may not resonate. However, if you feel though as you may need more assistance, guidance, support, more clarification or confirmation, please do check out the link in the description area and book your one-on-one. So let's get into it. Again, this is a collective message. Feel free to like, share, leave me a comment throughout. More than welcome. I appreciate you for doing so in advance. Let's get into it. All thanks and praise to the Most High. Spirit, you know their hearts and you know their situation. Can you please give us the cards that we need in order for them to be able to receive the message at hand with an open mind and an open heart? I ask that you give me the words to be able to articulate this message in a way that they'll be able to receive it. I also ask that you clear anything standing in the way of the clarification, confirmation, transformation, and healing at this time. Ashe, Ashe, amen. It's been a while since I've done collective messages for zodiac signs. I'm actually really excited to be back here. And we're not going to go, too far, too deep. I don't want to keep y'all too long. However, get ready. Spirit, is there anything else that we need in this deck? Thank you. Okay. The underneath it all card is the Emperor. Okay. So this is an energy of you needing to stand firm in something, right? Stand firm in something and not be distracted by things that are not that's not really your concern. My bad. I just had to really get that together, right? If it doesn't really concern you, don't be so moved by it, right? Stand firm in what you honestly believe in, okay? And let me go deeper underneath it all. Stand firm. Look, I said stand firm in what you believe in, right? So the Princess of Swords comes behind the Emperor, okay? And this is like wanting to defend some thought processes that may be seeming destructive. They're not actually working out. They're not actually helping you, right? And probably even not recognizing or realizing why certain things are happening, right? You've been taught to operate in a certain type of way, whether it was literally taught to you, whether it was something that you received or picked up along your way. So you're holding on to some type of a thought process that's really not serving you, right? And now it's time to learn how to transmute that energy from one side of the spectrum to the other, because there is some resistance in doing that, okay? And that you can do things like that by looking at things from different perspectives, okay? Looking at things from different perspectives and then taking small steps. Oh, yes. Come on, Spirit. Come through. Come through underneath it all. Taking small steps to actually learning to love yourself unconditionally, right? Flaws and all. Which, as to me, flaws are merely an illusion, because what we consider to be our flaws, other people may just really love. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of iffy. Flaws having is iffy, okay? But taking small steps to actually love and accept you for who you are, okay? That's where a lot of your power lies. And again, that was just underneath it all. So getting into what we have on the table, and like I said, it's not that much, but I can guarantee you're going to be able to take what you need to take from it. Do you understand? The first card is the Tower. Okay? So this is clearly indicating shit been a little bit rocky, right? That's how they just said it. Shit just been a little bit rocky. I feel like it's so much going on. It's everything probably seeming to happen all at one time, even though it's really not. it's some type of chronological order going on, but it's really given like you feeling like things are falling apart, nothing's really happening, something ain't going your way, things can be better. What, you know what I'm saying? Like that tower moment energy, okay? However, with the Four of Wands showing up, this is telling you like, okay, allow it to happen. Like if things are ending and things are going away, if shit's falling apart, allow it to fall apart. Allow it to do allow it to do what it needs to do, basically, because at this point, it's really given that with the Aeon in reverse, you've been asking for things, you've been praying for things, and they're not showing up in the way that you expected them to show up, but it's happening exactly how it needs to in order for you to move forward and recreate, right? For you to go into this new beginning. Because again, like I said, underneath it all, there are some things, some thought processes that you're holding on to, and they're not really serving you at this point. Okay? So allow whatever cycles that are coming to a close or ending, allow them to end. You know, learn to, again, going back into that underneath it all where it's talking about transmuting energy. When situations start to, close out, we don't be wanting them to close out. However, you can also look at it in a way where you're like, okay, I've experienced that. Obviously, if it's coming to an end, it served its purpose. It has done what it needed to do for me in this moment, and I let it go with grace, or I let it go with ease, or I let it go with love, right? You can let those things go instead of holding on to the expectation of what you wanted it to be or what you thought it was supposed to be or the potential of what it possibly could have been down the line, right? It's really, listen, and I'm going to say this before I even go, let me just go into this next card, okay? The next card is the Four of Cups, okay? The Four of Cups is in reverse. Now, this is giving like you really playing with your own emotions. And I'm going to explain that. Let me explain that. You know what it is that you desire. You know what it is that you feel though as you deserve to experience, right? However, it's like you're wanting to hold on to a situation or a circumstance, a person or whatever that's not living up to, or it's not in alignment with what you feel like you deserve and desire to have in your life. So why hold on to some shit that we know ain't really serving what, it's not giving. It's not giving what we want it to give. So why hold on to it and then complicate your situation into forcing it to be whatever you think it's supposed to be when it's not going to happen that way, right? So that Four of Cups energy is talking about you playing with your own emotions. You know what it is that you desire. And you know that you have not gotten it based on what you've been allowing yourself to experience. So in order for that thing that you desire to actually come in, you're going to have to let that stuff go. It's like, okay, I need to make room, right? I need to make room so that these things can start pouring in, like make space. Because holding on to some old stuff is not going to allow you to grab or grasp onto the things that you actually deserve and desire to have. Right? So that's going to be something that initially is like, that's going to be something that you have to deal with. Right? But I didn't want to say it in a way where it sounds like, okay, damn, like they ain't even being considerate, because it's not that your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're not wanting to be assholes. However, at this point, it's really like, you know what you want, and you're not doing your part to put yourself in a position to actually experience it. So since you're exuding this energy and you're telling us what you desire to have, and we know that in the situation or the circumstances that are present right now, the events that's going on in your life is not going to allow you to obtain this life or this lifestyle that you may want, right? So yeah, it's willingly or unwillingly, but it's only happening for you to be pushed back into alignment with what you actually desire to have, right? And listen, we can go I can go so deep back far down into how we even end up in this space. But let's recognize where we are right now. Let's recognize whether or not we're truly being honest with or to ourselves about what we desire to have and what we've been experiencing up until now. Right? And when you do that, be honest with yourself. Is it in alignment? Like, are those things in alignment? If you say that you want, more of something or better of something, but then you allowing yourself to constantly operate in a place of lack or fear that you're never going to come into something better, or whatever the case may be, those things ain't in alignment. What you want and the fact that you think you don't deserve it or you can't come into it, how you supposed to reach it? Like, how you supposed to get there? You know what I mean? So tower moments happen. And they don't happen to discourage us. They don't happen to, to defeat us. They're not happening so that you can be defeated. They're happening so that you can actually grow, so that you can get closer to yourself, like getting to know you, understand you, support you, love you, all the things that we be seeking outside of ourselves. These tower moments come in and they help you recognize how the best person to do that job anyway is you. You understand what I'm explaining? So with that being said, whatever type of cycle or, situation that seems to be coming to an end, know that it's okay. Just know that everything is okay and is working out exactly as it needs to, right? Find peace in that. Find peace in that. And really get clear on like what it is that you desire. Okay. Underneath it all, remember, it said to stand firm in what you believe in. So if you believe that you deserve more, stand firm in that. Don't let the actions or the ways or whatever of somebody else to make you second guess what you're deserving of. Do you understand? So that is the reading that I have for you right now in this moment, Aries. I definitely hope that it brought you some type of clarification, confirmation, assisted with your transformation and healing in this time. Again, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Be looking out for your messages to be uploaded on Mondays. Again, I do also post daily messages, collective messages throughout the week for us all. So tap into those if you feel like you may need some more guidance or support. And also feel free to click the link in the description area to book your one-on-one session if necessary. Peace.